Hey guys, we have another story for you. A great story, a remarkable one. This one involves an airplane. You see, this pilot was in the air and he had an emergency. He had to land and they had to take care of a passenger. But what this pilot does with his own money is so remarkable. Let's check this out.
Air Force veteran and United Airlines pilot Scott Wardle loves his job.
It's a cool office, got a good view. You have jobs and that's a great job and like what I do.
He's based here in Boise, but he spends a lot of time up in the friendly skies.
See different places, take people to different locations and family vacations and kids' first flights, and the kids come up and bring you a picture that they've drawn of the airplane. Say, hey, I wanted to give this to you.
Back in September, one of his flights took a turn.
I start off like every other day. Supposed to go to Houston, and then from Houston to Phoenix. We never made it there. About 45 minutes into it, I get a call from the back saying, hey, we got an issue with one of the passengers, passed out. We got some medics in the back. So we had 2 medics and a nurse that were on board the airplane. My thing up front is like, okay, what am I going to do now?
He decided to land the plane at the nearest airport. That was Albuquerque.
Got down, got the plane landed. Paramedics were waiting for us. Took gentlemen off, handed them off to them. People were off the airplane, tell them, hey, we're going to have a couple hours delayed. And then I find out my flight attendant's just timed out.
Can you imagine being in the airplane and you're ready to get to your destination, and there's an emergency, you're going to be delayed, and then you have to land. Now he's saying that his flight attendants have timed out, because that's a rule. If they time out, they can't work anymore. It's over. They have strict rules.
And I was like, okay.
So what does that mean?
That means they can't go with me.
Another hiccup. They had to wait for a new flight attendant crew.
Confirm that with the company, talk to them and say, hey, I got these folks. If this is going to be the case, we're not out of here until 10:30. I go, I got to do something with all these people.
It was dinner time and the airport food court was closing up shop.
And you know how people get hangry. They get hangry. Not hungry. They get hangry because they're already annoyed.
Started exploring some options at that point of what I wanted to do, and said, hey, so I came up with the plan. Hey, I'm going to do the pizza. It's an easy thing. Most people like pizza. Then it became figure out, okay, I got 155 or so people. Do the math. How many pieces of pizza?
Wardle ordered dozens of pizzas himself, and he even served that pizza to his passengers.
I had some cheese, had some pepperoni, some kind of a meat and vegetable deal. Brought them all back up to the gate, and then we started a kind of buffet at the counter to get everyone fed.
One of those passengers snapped these photos of Wardle and all that pizza. Those photos, they went viral.
So we saw the pictures. Did you know people were snapping pictures of you?
I had not a clue. I happened to see this picture and I was like going, that looks like Albuquerque pizza. And then I was like, dang, that's me. From there, it just kind of mushroomed out to different people.
The pictures of the pizza pilot went all over the country. Wardle was even featured on the Today Show.
So the pilot took it upon himself to order more than 30 pizzas for all of the passengers on the flight. And he also served everyone before even serving himself.
That's nice.
And word got back to Boise fast. That includes his graduating class at Capitol High in Boise.
Nice.
During the 80s, we had a bunch of great people, and we all stay, my class.
Yeah, you guys stay in touch.
We stay in touch.
He was the talk of the class of '84 on social media. Just check out the comments.
Well, I didn't think it was that big a deal. I just did my thing. So.
Well, your thing made a lot of people happy.
It did.
What was it about you that you were like, I have to do something? I don't think a lot of pilots would step up.
Because I've been a passenger.
Scott Wardle says he just made a bad day a little better for
That's
over
beautiful.
150 people.
Take a terrible experience, say, hey, we care, I care, because I've been on that side of it.
He's now known as the pizza pilot and our 7's hero.
I say he's now known as the pizza pilot angel. Let me tell you something, folks. Wow, what a great story. This guy right here took upon his heart to just buy pizza for everyone. You know, not a lot of, pilots are busy. They have their own stress in life. They have to do everything, as far as FAA rules and all that. And this guy right here went above and beyond. This is why I'm saying he's a true angel. And for him to just think, how can I get these customers fed, is amazing. Think about that. A doctor emergency, then he lands, there's a delay, then all of a sudden his crew says, we timed out, we can't go with you. Bless their heart. How do they get from A to V? You know what I'm saying? Because they still, that stress right there, I know he's thinking about, but he still has a job to get his his customers to their destination. And what a great story. This lets you know, this just tells you that there's still great news out there in the world. There's not a lot of good news. I'm telling you, there's not a lot of good news out there. And I try to find a lot for you, but this is one of those I just had to share. People are great. So the lesson from this story, always try to make someone's day a little better, no matter what the situation is. If you're in a bad situation, make that situation a little better. It's always great to, we can all just be like, oh, that's it, I knew it. I can't imagine some of those passengers, and there's got to be a few of those, and if I ain't gonna say that, I'll be nice. I know some people who get angry. They get angry, and no matter how nice they are 2 hours ago, but when that low insulin level hits and their sugar ain't spiking right, woo, they are mad. They're like, that's just great. I was thinking to myself, I don't think I could have had that pizza because I'm lactose intolerant. That's bubble guts right there, just being honest. But I would have ate the crust. And I always carry a lactose pill with me just in case. Because you never know. I always carry it in my wallet. But anyway, this is such a great story. And I know that most people wouldn't have appreciated that enough. But for him to do that, this guy is just amazing. And I'm so excited to share this with you guys because it lets you know that, there's so many great things in the world. It's not all bad. It's not all bad. Everything is pretty much in normal flow. And this is a good story that we all can learn from. So with that being said, I hope you enjoyed it. Like and subscribe and tell me how you felt about this. Kind of gave me chills when I heard it. Love you guys. Have a great day. And remember, put a smile on somebody's face. You know what I mean? You never know if this was their last day on earth. And that might give you bonus points later. Who knows? Have a good one.